Irate locals of Andhra destroyed foundation stone engraved with names of ex-Andhra MLA RAJKUMARI and Chief Minister N. Biren at Santhai Natural Park. BJP National Vice President Vijayant Panda says reshuffling of Manipur cabinet ministers ahead of by-election not on cards. India's confirmed COVID-19 cases crosses 49 lakh with 83,809 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. Their toll reaches 80,776. And Manipur reports one COVID-19 related death and 239 new cases in the last 24 hours, rising state's tally to 8,210. Kurumjari, good evening. You are watching Tuesday Primetime English Bulletin on Impact News. And I'm Victoria RAJKUMARI with you. In the next 30 minutes, I'll be taking you through the day's latest updates from across the state and the world. First up, irate locals of Andhra constituency today destroyed the foundation stone engraved with the names of ex-Andhra MLA RAJKUMARI and Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren at Santhai Natural Park. Villagers destroyed the cornerstone protesting encroachment of the park by the government and the Tourism Department on public-private partnership that is PPP model. Speaking on the sidelines, General Secretary of Santhai Natural Park, KH Pishak condemned the tender notice issued by the government on September 9th to run the park by State Tourism Department on PPP model. He claimed that local clubs, Mairapai groups, Park Committee and the locals were not consulted about the same. He demanded withdrawal of the tender notice immediately. KH Pishak said people of Andhra desire to keep the park as a natural park without bringing any ecological imbalances. He asserted that the Park Committee has been revamping and taking care of the park and it opposes any second or third party interferences. KH Pishak also reminded that they have issued a press note on September 12 negating the tender notice.
Andhra Santhai Natural Park ase Tourist Department na PPP model onduna tender notice thorpasi local gi committee amadi local club kamta tana piramde masi akhoi club amadi local miyam na masi yade miyam na sibiduna government na Andhra Prachar miyam kharbiduna tender notice ase ati model hadobiyo karigumba tender notice hadobida taragade masi gi khobata taita puna makto Manipur government na pujakadabuni loina Manipur government gi Tourist Department ga akhoi mari lenate patam khara phai khara sembiram basisu akhoi gi department gi makai tagi karigumba chingchala utala MC koi khangchate karigumba khara kitang sembiram basisu khode local area development gi funding gi akhoi semja koi khale aduna akhoi gi Tourist Department gi phalai akhoi kaisu khangde taso tana piramde Manipur government na thoiba tender notice kuthabiyo Andhra Prachar gi miyam gi semilon mangan bigano Andhra Prachar miyam gi yengbiraga tender notice athuma hadobiyo haina Manipur government request.
BJP National Vice President Vijayant Panda has clarified that there will be no reshuffling of cabinet ministers ahead of the upcoming by-election for the 13 vacant seats of Manipur Legislative Assembly. He asserted that national leaders will discuss the matter in the wake of any proposal for the same by the Chief Minister of Manipur. He was speaking today on the sidelines of a tree plantation drive in the surrounding areas of the helipad at Sanjam Chirang as a part of Seba Sapta launched nationwide to mark the 70th birth anniversary of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The BJP National Vice President said that news about reshuffling of cabinet ministers is hawk news.
See, there is this kind of speculation is always there. No matter what event is there, people keep talking about it. So that will depend on discussions. CM has to consider it, and if there is such a proposal, we will discuss it at national level.
Vice President of BJP National Vijayant Panda has asserted that the BJP believes in serving people. He assured that dreams and aspirations of people of northeast states including Manipur will be fulfilled under the Prime Ministership of Narendra Modi. He was speaking on the sidelines of the Seva Saptah event organized by BJP Imphal West Mandal at Senjam Chirang in Sekmai today. Vijayan said Prime Minister Narendra Modi is serving people with a sacrificial spirit. He claimed that Prime Minister Modi has proved that people will not suffer even amid the COVID-19 pandemic under his leadership. He added that the BJP government has solved various critical issues including border issues. The BJP National Vice President also said that Northeast states including Manipur, which were earlier sidelined, are not progressing with the advent of the BJP government.
During this coronavirus pandemic, 6 months ago, the prediction was that India will be destroyed. Our health infrastructure is not good and we will collapse. But you could see the strong decisions of central government and with that leadership throughout the country. Yes, we have had a challenge. Yes, we have had problems because of COVID. But जिस मात्रा में वो prediction हुई थी, उससे बहुत कम. It was predicted that within 3 to 6 months, 500 million people will get infected. That has not happened. It was predicted 20 lakhs people will die. That has not happened. Every death is a worry. Every infection is a problem. But we are getting recognized throughout the world for having contained the damage to very small level compared to the size of our country.
Taking part in the event, BJP Northeast General Secretary Organization Ajay Jamwal said Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who was born in a poor family himself, has been helping people since his childhood. He claimed that the Prime Minister has launched various schemes and projects for the welfare of women section and the underprivileged. He added that various relief items like free rice and pulses are being distributed to citizens of the country amid the COVID-19 pandemic under the initiative of the Prime Minister. Ajay Jamwal said Seva Saptah is being held from September 14 until 20th, acknowledging the sacrificial spirit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Sekmai MLA Haikam Dingo, Deputy Speaker Kongkham Ravindro, executive members of BJP Manipur Pradesh and BJP Imphal West Mandal and elected local members were present on the occasion.
और आज वो प्रधानमंत्री जी बने तो राजनीति तो सेवा का सबसे अच्छा साधन है. सबसे फास्ट ट्रैक चलने वाली जो गाड़ी है सेवा की, वो जिसके पास सत्ता है वो चला सकता है. इसलिए आज मोदी जी जैसे ही प्रधानमंत्री बने तो पूरे देश में करोड़ों महिलाओं को एलपीजी गैस मिला, करोड़ों घरों को एलईडी बल्ब मिला, खर्चा करने वाला बल्ब, करोड़ों का जन धन खाता खुला, आप लोगों का भी खुला होगा. आज तक 70 ईयर ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस होने के बावजूद भी कम से कम 34-35 करोड़ लोग बैंक से जुड़े हुए नहीं थे. तो उनको पेंशन लेना होता था, उनको कुछ स्कीम का बेनिफिट लेना होता था, तो वो एक बाबू के पास जाता था, क्लर्क के पास जाता था, फिर क्लर्क को कुछ पैसा मांगता था, कोई बीच में उसको हेल्प करने में जाता था तो उसका प्रॉब्लम आता था. जाने का टाइम, आने का टाइम सब खत्म हो गया साथी. आप बैंक में जिसका अकाउंट है सीधा उसका बैंक अकाउंट में उसको जाता है, कोई बीच में दलाल नहीं, कोई बीच में पैसा खाता नहीं, डायरेक्ट आता है. तो आज 35 करोड़ लोग, ये सब बेनिफिट उनको मिलता है.
Khangabok Mandal also held Seva Saptah by hosting BJP flags in 8 villages under the Mandal today. The 8 villages are Khangabok, Athokpam, Nepra Company, Wangbal, Uyal, Sangayumpham, Lamding and Samaram. A seminar highlighting the works taken by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his biography was held at the community hall of MMRC and the Unity Park in Khangabok by strictly adhering to COVID-19 SOPs. Irawat Celebration Committee ICC today observed the 95th birth anniversary of late MLA Thokchom Bira as a part of the month-long commemoration of late Jananeta Hijam Irawat. ICC Imphal City District Council organized the event at Laidenby Community Hall, Keshampat Junction. Attendees paid floral tributes to the poetry of T.H. Bira at the event. Born on September 15, 1926, at Keshampat Keshamlaikai, Imphal, T.H. Bira started taking active participation in many student and youth movements that were witnessed in Manipur since the beginning of 1948. In the first general election of India held in 1952, T.H. Bira contested for the Inner Manipur parliamentary seat as a CPI candidate, while in the first assembly election held after Manipur attained statehood in 1972, Thokchom Bira was elected as an MLA from Sagolban Assembly constituency. CPI Manipur State Council State Secretary L. Sotin Kumar and CPI veteran politician Dr. A.M. Nara attended the event. Jananeta Hijam Irawat Birthday Celebration Committee has appealed to the government to hold state-level celebration of the 125th birth anniversary of Jananeta Hijam Irawat, as it has already declared his birthday as a state function. Press release from the committee also announced year-long birth anniversary celebrations of Hijam Irawat from September 30, 2020 till September 30, 2021. President of JDU Manipur State Unit, Untitled, has disclosed that the party has 3 potential candidates for the upcoming by-election. However, final decision will be taken as per the high command of the party. He was speaking on the sidelines of selecting executive members of Yuba Janata Dal United Manipur State Unit at the party office in New Chekon today. Untitled also said that the party is ready to field candidates for the upcoming ADC elections to be conducted in 6 hills districts, as well as IMC elections and other grassroots level elections. 14 Yuva Dal executive members led by President of Yuba Janata Dal United Manipur State Unit, Apollo Singh Khetrimayum, took oath on the occasion.
Me candidate ti leire contest wu hairagadi we are ready, we are already prepared adubo toruraga NDA nataba party singna khudong chanangai oiragadi madumasu yengbira u haibaga loinana report to khare high command haibitare national leader singna decision lowraktuna ekhoida takpirakpa advice adugi matungina ekhoi lepo oirasu leptabo oirasu mentally, physically, politically in all respects, I prepare to reheba sima para yaday na pautam jari. Me candidate ti leire contest wu.
Truckers along National Highway 37, that is Imphal Jiri Road in Tamenglong and Noni districts, have urged the government to take measures to curb extortion by suspected NSNIM cadres. They have claimed that police and central paramilitary forces have turned a blind eye to the issue. Drivers and transporters said they are facing immense problems due to extortion and assault by the miscreants amid the coronavirus pandemic. Drivers claim that suspected NSNIM cadres collect money from them near Maruti workshop in the vicinity of Taubul Don Bosco School from 3 to 4 areas of Rengpang village, Nungbang New Petrol Pump, Nungkao village, and in areas between Barak to Similong. They even claimed that the miscreants pulled down their products and physically assault them. It has been reported that the miscreants collect yearly tax, goods tax, and godown tax from the transporters on the route over and above the 5% tax from transporting goods. Sources also said 12,000 rupees are being collected from 6-wheelers and 15,000 rupees from 10-wheelers. Drivers and transporters have appealed to the government to look into the matter or else warned of not plying on the route. It may be mentioned that a press release from Ato Kilonsar Office of the Government of the People's Republic of Nagalim, GPRN, dated July 1st, instructed Ato Kilonsar Digay Gonmai and Captain Joy to collect 5% tax from Tamenglong and Noni areas. Apunba Irepaki Meherui Simpan Lop Ames has alleged the government of supporting corrupted top bureaucrats and punishing lower grade employees as scapegoat in the name of uprooting corruption. Speaking to media, Ames President K.H. Roman alleged that the government has suspended those who took petty bribes from the public but failed to look into the misdeeds involved in coming up with the architectural drawings for the construction of engineering colleges of DM University and at Hairok by Engineering Wing of the Education Department. He added that Ames and Desam even pointed out the misconducts on July 16 this year. K.H. Roman condemned the government for failing to take legal actions against the accused officials. He warned of intense agitation if the authorities concerned failed to look into the matter at the earliest. Social Welfare Department has assisted one destitute woman and shifted her to Kongba Nongthombam Laikai Old Age Home in Imphal East District today. The woman came to Impact TV office asking for help, upon which Impact TV staff contacted the Social Welfare Department to do the needful. It may be mentioned that the woman had earlier went to different places seeking help. Her name is Sagolsem Radhamani from Kakwa Boroi Makong. She is widow and has no child. She has earlier worked as a street vendor to support herself, but due to the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown restrictions, her livelihood was greatly disrupted. Radhamani said she has health issues and was recently hospitalized at RIMS Hospital and later went to seek shelter at Old Age Home Mongsangai, but the authorities, they turned her away, stating that there was no extra bed left and asked her to come back a week later.
Mi yam the lady, Sylvia had Tani Tamo, Hamburger on Habitiki, very quite of the Tito view had a way of the hygiene.
46-year-old Lesham Radesham from Thambalkhong Lisham Lerak under Porompat Police Station, currently residing at Wangkai Tokpam Lerak, is missing since September 12th. He is the son of Lisam RAJKUMARI. A missing report has been registered at Porompat Police Station. Lisham Radesham is around 5.6 feet tall, has long face with whitish complexion. He was last seen in a grey-colored formal pant and sky blue and white striped long-sleeved shirt. Anyone coming across the missing person may report at the nearest police station or called at the contact number 8259846784 or 8257050896. Members and volunteers of Manipur Alliance for Child Rights and Women in Governance Wing Manipur jointly carried out a candlelight vigil in the front of the Kangla Gate last night, condemning the recent brutal rape and death of a 14-year-old minor girl from Imphal West District. Protesters displayed various placards that read, "Bring out the criminals, file charge sheet within 15 days, no peace, no justice, etc." The two organizations also submitted a memorandum to Manipur government demanding to award befitted punishment to the criminals involved in the case. Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur has extended deadline for submission of application form for eligibility certificate for admission to class 11 and 12 for academic session 2020 to 21 till September 26. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be back with the details after the break. Keep watching Impact News.
American Oncology Institute na Babina Specialty Hospital ga Kutsam Narga South Asia gi khwaidagi anogba laying amasung faraba cancer care North East da tha asigi tang taramari da hangduk charagani. American Oncology Institute Babina Specialty Hospital sa Jiwajal Road Habaisoy Imphal. American Oncology Institute na Babina Specialty Hospital ga Kutsam Narga South Asia gi khwaidagi anogba laying amasung faraba cancer care North East da tha asigi tang taramari da hangduk charagani. American Oncology Institute Babina Specialty Hospital sa Jiwajal Road Habaisoy Imphal.
Banthoibi Group presents Banthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, has completed its 15 years of service, having 13 branches including Guwahati. Provides subsidized home loan under PMAYCLS's Housing for All by 2022 mission. Banthoibi Microfin deals in microfinance. Banthoibi Nidhi Limited provides home loans against fixed deposit and properties. Banthoibi Construction, booking is going on for flats, villas, row house. For more details, kindly contact Banthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies, Uripoktoramba Imphal.
Welcome back. You're watching Tuesday Primetime English Bulletin on Impact News. India's COVID-19 case load crossed 49 lakh and the death toll climbed to 80,776 with a record 83,809 infections reported in the last 24 hours. While over 38 lakh 59,000 people have been discharged, and recovery rate of coronavirus patients in the country stands at 78.28%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, active COVID-19 cases in the country have crossed 9,90,000. Maharashtra has the highest number of active cases of above 2,91,000. Meanwhile, the Indian Council of Medical Research said that more than 10 lakh tests have been conducted in the last 24 hours. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 2 crore 94 lakh people and above 9 lakh 33,000 people have died and recoveries are above 2 crore 13 lakh. USA is on the top with more than 25 lakh 22,000 active cases, followed by India and Brazil. Among the Northeast states, novel coronavirus has affected Assam the most. The state's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have crossed 1,44,000, out of which 28,630 are active cases. Arunachal Pradesh confirmed COVID-19 cases have crossed 6,200, out of which 1,756 are active cases. Nagaland's confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 5,214, out of which 1,289 are active cases. Tripura's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have crossed 19,000, out of which 7,429 are active cases. There are 549 active cases of COVID-19 in Mizoram, 582 in Sikkim, and 1,686 active cases of COVID-19 in Meghalaya. Now updates on coronavirus cases in Manipur. Confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 8,210, of which 1,745 are active cases and recoveries are 6,418. Death toll has reached 47. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release at 5 p.m. today, in the past 24 hours, 69-year-old coronavirus affected man from Imphal West District died at RIMS, while 239 people have tested positive for COVID-19, out of which 224 persons are from general population and 15 are personnel of Central Armed Police Force. Infected persons from the general population are 148 from Imphal West, 43 from Imphal East, 14 from Bishnupur, 5 from Thoubal, 4 from Kokching, 3 each from Ukhrul and Churachandpur districts, and 2 each from Tamenglong and Technopol districts. All the general population are locals without any significant travel history. They are being shifted to COVID care facilities and necessary measures are underway. While in the past 24 hours, 78 people were discharged after recovery. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 78.17%. Secretary of Nambol Apunban Nupilog El Premila has announced that any shops excluding grocery shops are not allowed to open at Nambol market as crowding at the marketplace has significantly increased. She also announced that shops which fail to abide by COVID-19 SOPs will be closed down. Premila said that the association has taken the step to prevent the spread of coronavirus. She also said that grocery shops will be allowed to open only from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m., while rules and regulations for opening of shops selling other items will be announced at the earliest. People's Task Force for COVID-19, Indian Red Cross Society Manipur State Branch, Indian Medical Association and Health Department held COVID-19 awareness program at Wabagai today. Speaking at the event, Chairman of Indian Red Cross Society Manipur State Branch, Dr. Y. Mohan appealed to form COVID-19 task force in every localities and to conduct awareness programs. He also appealed to the task force to take extra care of ailing people and pregnant women. Dr. Y. Mohan appealed to everyone to obey COVID-19 related SOPs. Indian Red Cross Society Imphal East District Branch also held COVID-19 awareness programs at Chanung Community Hall and Nakhong Community Hall of Khundrakpam constituency today. IRCS Imphal East District Branch Chairman Narendra Ningomba raised awareness on COVID-19 related guidelines issued by WHO to the locals at the programs. Chiefs of 16 villages of Kangpokpi district held a meeting today in connection with illicit poppy cultivation. Director General of Police Manipur LM Khaute chaired the meeting held at Police Headquarters Manipur. An extensive interaction was held with the village chiefs. Manipur Police Department has appealed to the village chiefs not to cultivate illicit poppy or marijuana plants and to cooperate the drive against drugs, including to make Manipur free of drugs. The village chiefs also shared their grievances and they strongly requested for alternative means of livelihood and developmental works in their villages. Police asked them to furnish details of alternative means of livelihood of their respective villages through concerned superintendent of police. NAB SP, District SP and other top official officers took part in the meeting. Police sources said another such meeting will be held on September 17. A team of Assam Rifles under IGR South headquarters has seized over 1 kg of brown sugar smuggled from Myanmar worth around 1 crore 14 lakh rupees. The contraband drugs were seized from a man identified as 34-year-old Paukuman Guite, son of C. Guite from Kamkhang village in Churachandpur district. Impact News sources said the Assam Rifles team recovered the drugs during a frisking operation at Khuding Thabi checkpost from his car around 8 a.m. yesterday. The drug peddler, along with the seized drugs, has handed over to Mori police station for necessary actions. Education Imphal held its 45th Foundation Day celebrations at the college auditorium today. Principal Dr. R.K. Lokendra, teachers and non-teaching staff of the college paid floral tributes to the portrait of Maharani Dhanamanjari on the occasion. Dr. R.K. Lokendra appreciated the trainees of the college for taking a major role in shaping students' career. He appealed to the teachers to continue guiding the students with a sacrificial spirit. Manipur State Commission for Women MSCW observed its 14th Foundation Day at Kombire Conference Hall of Imphal West DC Complex today. Gracing the event as a chief guest, Education Minister Dr. Thokchom Radhesham released Commission's journal Women's News Horizon. MSCW Chairman Professor Binota Mainam also submitted a draft on gender policy and budgeting to the state government through the minister on the occasion. Second batch vocational training graduates organized by Action for Women and Child Advancement AWCA under Manipur State Women's Development Corporation Limited Imphal got sewing machines today. Churachandpur DC Pawan Yadav distributed the sewing machines and certificates to 20 women beneficiaries. Speaking on the occasion, DC Pawan Yadav appreciated AWCA for taking great initiatives in various fields to enhance and facilitate self-reliance among women folk. Various women's associations of Bishnupur district have demanded immediate revocation of the transfer order of gynecologist of Bishnupur District Hospital W. Indibar. Press release from All Manipur Nupi Marup claimed that Dr. W. Indibar has been transferred to Wangoi Primary Health Center beyond the rules and regulations of the medical department. Hence, a memorandum has been submitted to Health Minister L. RAJKUMARI to revoke his transfer order. Now the sports news. Manipur Cricket Association will celebrate its 45th Foundation Day tomorrow morning. The association was founded on September 16, 1975. MCA has taken part at various cricket championships held under the aegis of BCCI and has produced many national and international levels cricket players. Floral tributes will be paid to late executive members of the association at Luang Pokpa Cricket Stadium in Luang Sangbam tomorrow. Any members and players of the clubs affiliated to the association are informed to arrive on time for the event. Total number of inter-district players transfer under the aegis of All Manipur Football Association has reached 80 so far. Press release from AMFA said works related to inter-district players transfer and loaning to sportspersons for 2020 to 21 will resume from September 5th till 18th. 77 Italian Open Tennis Championship commenced today. In the first round of the men's singles, Japan's Kei Nishikori beat Spain's Albert Ramos by 6-4, 7-6, 7-3. Bulgaria's Grigor Dimitrov defeated Italy's Guilunca Magar by 7-5, 6-1, while Croatia's Marin Klisic drubbed Russia's Alexander Bulbek by 6-7, 4-7, 6-2, 6-4 to enter the second round. In the first round of the women's singles, Belgium's Elise Martins beat Taiwan's Helshu Wei by 6-3, 6-1. Poland's Magda Linnet defeated Latvia's Jelena Ospanenko by 6-4, 6-3, and Russia's Anna Bilinkova drubbed Switzerland's Jill Tekmin by 6-3, 6-3 to enter the second round. Subsequent matches of the championship will be played tomorrow. And before we wrap up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. With locals of Andhra destroyed foundation stone engraved with names of ex-Andhra MLA T. Shyamkumar and Chief Minister N. Dhiren at Santal Natural Park. BJP National Vice President Vijayant Panda says reshuffling of Manipur cabinet ministers ahead of by-election not on cards. India's confirmed COVID-19 cases crossed 49 lakh with 83,809 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 80,776. And Manipur reports 1 COVID-19 related death and 239 new cases in the last 24 hours, rising state tally to 8,210. That's all we have for today. Thanks for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. For more news updates, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, good night.